The 2025 American tragicomedy buddy film One of Them Days is a delightful mix of humor, chaos, and heartfelt moments. Directed by Lawrence Lamont and written by Sarita Singleton, this film stars Keke Palmer and SEZA as two best friends and roommates struggling to pay their rent before the 6 p.m. deadline. What follows is a roller coaster of shenanigans, obstacles, and comedic moments that make this film a fun and engaging watch. In this review, we will break down the storyline, characters, themes, and what makes One of Them Days a must-watch film. Waitress Drew Jones and aspiring artist Alyssa live together, along with Alyssa's boyfriend Kashawn, in a rundown apartment complex under a strict landlord. When the first of the month arrives, their landlord demands their rent money of $1,500, stating that if they do not pay by 6 p.m., they'll be evicted, even though both Drew and Alyssa thought they already paid. After much confusion between the girls, they deduce that Kashawn must have taken the money and run away with it after they cannot find him. They track him down at the home of Bernice, a woman Kashawn has been cheating with. A confrontation ensues, in which Kashawn reveals he used the money to invest in his t-shirt company, and Bernice gets knocked down by a truck door, vowing revenge. Drew and Alyssa, now penniless and without a car, go to a loan bank, but get rejected due to low credit scores. They then find themselves at a blood donation center. Drew attempts to give as much blood as she possibly can to make the most money, but gets woozy whilst doing so. When Alyssa discovers this, she gets into an altercation with the inexperienced nurse, during which they lose all the blood donated. Defeated, they go to the fast food restaurant next door, where they run into Maniac, a man Drew was previously flirting with. After eating, Alyssa leaves the two to themselves, with an idea on how to get the money. Shortly after, Drew and Maniac are called to help Alyssa, who is on a utility pole trying to take the pair of Air Jordans that had been left on there. After successfully retrieving them, she gets electrocuted by the wires. They manage to sell the Jordans for $1,500, and Drew gets to her job interview for the position of franchise manager on time. During all of this, Bernice and Kashawn have been trying to track down the girls and locate Alyssa, waiting for Drew. Despite Drew's amazing interview, the ensuing fight between the three, during which Bernice beats both of them up and steals the $1,500, leaves her prospective employers with a bad impression, and they seemingly remove her from consideration for the job. While Alyssa and Drew argue about their predicament, they get a call from the ruthless gangster King Lolo, the man to whom the Jordans belonged, who is angry with them for selling his shoes and tells them they have until 10 p.m. to give him $5,000, or he will kill them. Returning back to their complex, the girls discover that their landlord has gone through with evicting them, and all their belongings have been thrown to the curb. They run into perky new neighbor, Bethany, who offers to buy one of Alyssa's paintings. Seeing her large following on social media, they throw and advertise an impromptu art gallery that evening at the apartment complex to raise money to give to King Lolo, which turns out successful. They earn enough money to pay him back, and Drew's interviewer is one of the attendees, telling her that she's impressed by the event and to expect a call offer for the job. King Lolo arrives and Alyssa darts off, telling Drew to stall him because she has a plan to get him off their tail while avoiding paying him their hard-earned money. After shots are fired, the girls divert his attention and flee to hide in their empty old apartment, only to discover Kashawn there, who has lit candles in an effort to win Alyssa back. King Lolo arrives, and as he prepares to kill the trio, he slams the door behind him, which causes a piece of the ceiling to fall on his head and knock him out. The candles are knocked over as well, lighting the apartment on fire. The girls, Kashawn, and an unconscious King Lolo end up trapped in a room filling with smoke, and Alyssa and Drew reconcile. Firefighters arrive and break through the doors to rescue them, one of whom is revealed to be Maniac. As Maniac and Drew talk about starting a relationship, King Lolo gets arrested for not paying back his delinquent loans thanks to Alyssa tipping off the loan bank. Alyssa finally cuts ties with Kashawn, and the girls re-solidify their friendship. Sometime later, Drew is now a successful franchise manager, and Alyssa is a renowned painter. The two live together in their newly refurbished apartment. The heart and soul of One of Them Days is the chemistry between Keke Palmer and SZA. Their friendship feels natural and believable, making their struggles and triumphs all the more engaging. Keke Palmer delivers an energetic and charismatic performance, showcasing both her comedic timing and emotional depth. She plays a determined woman who sees potential in her friend and wants her to succeed. Meanwhile, SZA's character is stuck in a cycle of bad decisions, yet her artistic talent hints at greater things to come. Their dynamic is what holds the movie together. The film doesn't solely rely on slapstick comedy, though there are moments of exaggerated physical humor. Instead, it thrives on the witty exchanges and reactions between the two leads. Keke Palmer's responses to the absurd situations they find themselves in are particularly hilarious and memorable. One of Them Days is a fun, engaging, and surprisingly heartfelt comedy that delivers both laughs and life lessons. Whether you've been in a tough financial spot or simply love a good comedy, One of Them Days is worth your time. So, have you watched One of Them Days yet? What did you think of it? What's your favorite buddy comedy film? Share your thoughts in the comments below.